Problem number 2, the lap joint shown in the figure is fastened by 4 3/4 inch diameter rivet. Calculate the maximum safe load P that can be applied if the shearing stress in the rivets is limited to 14 kSI and the bearing stress in the plates is limited to 18 kSI. Assume the applied load is uniformly distributed among the 4 rivets. So, given in the problem ay yung diameter ng rivet which is equal to 3/4 inch. The shearing stress in the rivet is limited to 14 kSI. And the bearing stress is limited to 18 kSI. Well, now we will compute for the maximum load P based on the shearing of the rivet. So we have here the shear stress is equal to the force over the shear area. So we have here given is the allowable shear stress which is 14 kSI. P is unknown over the shear area which is equal to the cross-sectional area of the rivet. So we have here pi d square over 4. So pi diameter is 3/4 inch square over 4. But as you can see here, we have total of 4 rivets. So ito, at ito. Therefore, we have to multiply the shear area by 4. So from this, kung makikita natin, makakancel na yung 4 and we now compute for the value of the force P. So computing for the force P, we have 14 is equal to the load P over pi multiplied by 3/4 inch square. Shift solve equals, and that would give us 24.74 kips. So that is 24.74 kips. And now we are going to compute the force P based on the bearing of the plate. So we have here the bearing stress is equal to the force over the bearing area. So we have the bearing stress which is limited to 18 kSI. That is equal to the force P over the bearing area, since the bearing area is the diameter multiplied by the thickness, as I have said earlier, that it is just equal to the projection of the rivet to the plates. And since we have here 4 connectors, therefore we are going to multiply the bearing area by 4. So we have 18 kSI is equal to the force over 4 multiplied by the diameter of the rivet, that is 3/4 inch, multiplied by the thickness which is 7/8 inch. And now we compute for the value of P. So we have here 18 is equal to P over 4 times 3/4 times 7/8. Shift solve equals, and we have 47.25 kips. So we have here 47.25 kips. And if we are going to compare between these two here, kung makikita natin dito that we have 24.74 kips based on the shearing of the rivet and 47.25 kips based on the bearing of the plates. So we will go with the lower value, and this is the safe value of P. And this is our answer.